ladies and gentlemen. Today, we find out, do dragons eat tofu? Shout out to the chat for that one. That is a hot question, and it's definitely one worth pondering on. Of course, today, we have Ryukahr versus NOBLETOFU in Division B Endless Mode League here at twitch.tv/speedrun. And with me in the co-coms is Alt Insider. Alt, tell me what's going on.
Extremely excited for this one. Extremely important question we're answering today. As you said before, do dragons eat tofu? It's extremely important. I want to give the tail of the tape right here. Obviously, Ryukahr, 6-0 on top of the world, on top of the speedrunning universe. Has not dropped a set yet. He has an average clear rate of a mind-blowing 6.9 clears per 15 minutes. Insane. NOBLETOFU, on the other hand, no slouch himself at 4-2. He himself has a clear rate of 4.2 clears. He's doing very well himself. And yeah, we're going to see what happens here. We got to run 3 races here, 15-minute races. Who gets the most clears per 15 minutes? That's who we decide who wins. If we're tied when the timer hits 0, we go to overtime, and then we get the next clear will win. I'm excited. How you feeling, Simply?
I am pumped up. I think this is going to be quite a match. You know, Ryukahr defending that title, trying to keep up on all wins. But NOBLETOFU has been making waves. 6th place in the league right now, in a decent position, trying to stay in that top 8 territory to make it on to the finals. So it's a pretty hefty game right here. 6.9 versus 420. Good one pointed out in the chat. We do have some funny numbers, funny coincidence. Definitely not planned, but here it is.
See if they can maintain those funny scores here or raise them a little bit more. We shall see how high we can get here in this 15-minute race. Double skip here. Oh, NOBLETOFU seeing a 2:30 world record and staying with it. You'll see our runners push pause to see the world record. Usually anything over a minute, they're going to skip it. But here, NOBLETOFU says, I'm not doing that. I'm playing this one. Wow.
Yeah, basically banking on the fact that maybe this world... I mean, obviously the world records are never going to be super perfect optimized unless it's like a very tight speedrun level. So surely they can... There can be some time cut from NOBLETOFU, but definitely a risky choice.
Yeah, this is something we very rarely see. Over 2 minutes, wow. Taking a fall here, have to start over all again as well. Unless he just falls into the abyss.
Ryukahr waiting for his moment to strike. There's a lot going on.
Hunkers down.
There we go. Staying big. That is the clear condition here. Has to be Super Luigi. Or Super Mario.
This is exactly what NOBLETOFU is looking for. 8-second world record. Perfect level to see in this league. Assuming there's no developer door or other nonsense like that.
Oh, hello. Some surprise fish coming in. Trying to get over this dump. Oh, hello.
The fish keep coming. The fish just keep falling. Level designer. No mercy here. NOBLETOFU, all kinds of issues here. Oh, did he find some cheese here?
Ooh, it smells like cheese, looks like cheese. Ryukahr getting the first clear 2 minutes in here. Tactical display there. I don't think he even had a death there, just kind of took his time and made it happen.
And we're back to the beginning here. NOBLETOFU wasn't not going to be that easy. Looking for more cheese, smelling the cheddar. Not too sure what to do here. He just ends it all. Says, I'm done with this.
Ooh, very tight on the bullet bills here. Ooh, just barely getting caught. And he's thinking about it.
Yep, he thought about it for a second. He said, I'm going to give it one more shot, I bet. I imagine he'll give it one more try. NOBLETOFU in all kinds of distress, fear. I don't know what's going on with this level here. Fish are flying around. It might be time to kiss this one goodbye. We'll see how much longer NOBLETOFU stays with this. We do have unlimited clears here. That's our biggest strategy tool we have is you can skip as many times as you want to find the right level for you.
There we go. Found enough speed to start flying. Made it over that hump. Let's see how much more he's got to do. Man, the fish are just not stopping. We finally see the perpetrators and gets a cloud.
Nice one.
And a skip from Ryu.
Semi-surprising. He's been there for a while, though, so that makes sense. He does have one clear, by the way. The counter is not updated correctly. Ryukahr is 1-0 right now over NOBLETOFU.
That is correct. Okay, Cloud fading out. Ooh, thank goodness. He's able to land, but this is not looking like 8 seconds. However, there it is, but getting squished. And another clear from Ryu, just kind of holding right.
He's putting the hat down, wondering, was that expert? We need that emote. Expert question mark. We need that emote. But yeah, ryukahr taking a 2-0 lead, and NOBLETOFU is sticking with this level. He knows where the ending is now, but it's not like it's easy to get there or to get past those swamps. They're just waiting for him at the end there. Gonna fly it though, which might be the right idea.
Yeah, this is the move. Wanted to get the Cloud, but if you can be flying and just soaring over everything, this is definitely the play. But I mean, the world record's like 8 seconds, so I think that initial the pipe he found. I mean,
it's got to be something there. Takes the hit, but gets the. There you go. NOBLETOFU with his first clear. 5 minutes in. Not exactly the rate you want to be at, but he can always speed it up. We see people do some hot runs here. As the tournament goes, ryukahr hitting the Kaizo block down to the abyss. He's gonna stick with it though. Says, I know what I'm doing now. ryukahr again with the 2-1 lead there. Clear board. The clear counter has now updated correctly. So there you go. You're looking at the correct scores now, my friends. And NOBLETOFU taking a hot skip. Nope, as ryukahr hits the flagpole triumphantly for the 3-1 lead again.
All right, we are in the desert on NOBLETOFU side. Space Cat Universe coming in hot. 403 viewer host, thank you very much. Welcome everybody to the action. ryukahr versus NOBLETOFU. It's going down. Ryu getting a nice lead built up here, 3-1.
For sure. Huge congrats to Spacecast Universe picking up that first win in this league. Awesome stuff to see. Go down these flames. Do not see the little record on this one. This is kind to him. Cannonball hell. Seen it up. Cannonball goes by. ryukahr himself on a snake platform.
Oh, and not trying to go on his own, but needed to wait for snake platform. 7-minute world record. That is a heavy, easy no.
This is a good feeling level on NOBLETOFU's side. We'll see how that goes. See how good feeling it is. Finish it should feel good. And yeah, some of those back and forth ones that are also all too common. I think the most common level we'll see is back and forth speed runs. They can be trolly, they can be not trolly. It's all jump over the piranha plants with the spin jump. It's all the same tropes. And ryukahr getting another flagpole. That's 4-1 right now. Getting a little bit of separation here with 8 minutes left.
Time is ticking for NOBLETOFU, though. Needs to find something. No key in hand. And that does indeed look like what he needs to do, but ryukahr flying away.
ryukahr's level says easy. This is an easy level, so you can do it. Let's see if he can do this, and if it is actually easy. Leap of faith to start. Get intel. Get some intel there. I don't care about that intel. I'm out of here. He skips that one real fast.
Yeah,
Mushroom.
ryukahr, I feel like he's finally mastered the art of skipping. Those first couple matches we saw him hang on to levels a bit too long. At the point that he's at now, he's just so confident in his skips. Like, yep, I'm not going to waste even another life here. I'm sure about this skip. We're just going to move on.
Totally agree. And I think that's really what's kept him at the top. It's just like he knows when to skip. If you want to see a good match, obviously it's one of the best matches we have. Him versus IPK. You can see two people going against each other that aren't afraid to skip, and they both got incredibly high clear totals because of it, and ryukahr pulled it out. It was just a great match to watch. So check that out for sure on the YouTubes if you haven't seen it yet. It's a great match. NOBLETOFU throwing the skip away, looking for a second clear here, 7 minutes in. Needs to get on a bit of a roll now.
ryukahr working out this level, has a key, but time is ticking. 30 seconds left. See what this leads him to. What was the world record on Tofu's side?
Did not see it myself. Eyes were averted.
Oh, surprise! Booze with wings. ryukahr surprisingly sticking with it.
Let's see. This is I think he's gonna give it one more try. I'd be confident with that. If he doesn't get it this time, a lot of troll blocks and stuff. Once you see those, it's time to get out. Usually.
I think he's at the point too where, like, maybe if it was a couple minutes ago, he would have skipped this already. But he's kind of, it's been a while, and he's looking to just get a skip going. 6.5 minutes.
NOBLETOFU, unfortunately, getting that toe caught on that spike. Sticking with the castle of fire. Up, yep. He got in the door just in time this time to avoid those boos with wings.
ryukahr having a bunch of fun, trying to find the block, looking for a key. Oh, getting a nice double, but
nice.
Not much time left.
Efficiency strats there. He's sticking with. He can't stop, but he's doing it. Chat is living and dying with ryukahr himself. Which block will it be? He knows he shouldn't be doing this. You can read it in his face. He knows he shouldn't be doing this, but he keeps at it. It's got to be there somewhere. There it is.
There we go. The key has been found. Persistence is key. This is the lesson, ladies and gentlemen. But how much more does he have to go? 8 seconds left on the clock.
Don't give up on your dreams, guys. And if he doesn't get the clear after this, it's going to be pretty unfortunate. 3, 2.
Okay. All right, at this point, he's basically got it down, so I can understand not going for the skip. However, if there's anything else like that, then it's a skip. And this is taking a huge chunk out of his time, but NOBLETOFU really struggling to make it through these levels.
Now we can see the memory strats. Does he know exactly which block held that key? Let's see. Extremely
Definitely know roughly, but might be a couple tries.
NOBLETOFU taking another death here. Hasn't got any kind levels, to be fair. He's kind of been stuck on a few that kind of take a little time to finish. Needs to be utilizing that skip a little more now, even more aggressively. ryukahr missed it the first time. Tries again. He's got it. Double strats there. Coming in. Clutch.
Oh, Tofu. There it is. Clear in sight. 20 seconds left. Ample time for Ryu to complete this pass. We're going up and down. We've got boos to ride in. A big old thwomp. Moving along. Very exciting gameplay.
Extremely comfortable. Thwomps are going at a very casual pace there. Hopefully the ending is in sight for ryukahr, which we don't even know. It's one of the dangers of sticking with longer levels, that you don't even know where the ending is, you know? But there it was, luckily for him, as he gets his 5th clear with 4 minutes left on the clock. NOBLETOFU is still having a tough time with this question mark 10 level. That he probably, in retrospect, wishes he skipped a long time ago. With 2 lives left, by the way, just a warning there. He is definitely in danger zone of game over, and make that 1 life now. Now
no.
gets the skip. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I mean, that's the danger when you stick with levels like that. That just eat away at your levels, eat away at your lives, and then boom, you got to skip it and now start again. Battle from God is the name of this title on the right. Battle from God 3, actually, excuse me. So we'll see what happens there. Interesting, epic title there. Okay, the one on the left, made by a 9-year-old. That's the title of the level, I promise you. So we'll see how a 9-year-old can make the level. It only takes 30 seconds. We're gonna stick with this one.
Oh yeah, just read some 9-year-old for sure. Check
classic,
out.
classic. Just put as many enemies as you can, and then show your father. Look at all the enemies I put on the screen. It's great. Father and son bonding. I love to see it. NOBLETOFU there taking a death, by the way. We should mention, goes to 0 clears. On a game over, you do lose 1 clear, and you have to lose the time of starting over again. ryukahr inches closer to 6 clears.
Very close to dying there, but clears it out.
Good question in chat. Can you go to -1 lives? And yes, you can, actually. We do have one runner that has went to -1, clears that game over at 0. And that is possible. But hopefully we don't see that today.
Ghost Riders. NOBLETOFU taking a long pause. Not checking the world record. 33 seconds for ryukahr. And Tofu actually did that at the beginning of the match too. Went like into a pipe before actually checking out the record and taking a fall.
Limited visibility. ryukahr taking a chance here. I know the beast himself says any limited visibility, I'm out instantly. ryukahr saying, hey, I want to give this one a shot first before I get that skip happy.
It's so tough because like you're hoping the level creator's nice.
Yeah. Which I don't. That's something I don't want to do. I've seen too
Yeah.
many. I've seen too many of these now. NOBLETOFU taking a dip into this. Another kind of easy. Oh, ryukahr to pick it up. Another skip. Getting to 7. His average is now achieved. Can he raise his average a little bit by getting to that epic 8? As NOBLETOFU in another skyship level that you know, it's another one of those level tropes that you usually want to skip because they're usually slow, a lot of trolling stuff, a lot of ways to fall. But see how long he sticks with this one.
Got a minute and 20 to get his clears out of the 0 zone, but having a really hard time with his first jump, finally getting it down. And we are bouncing on balls.
I feel like he just hasn't got that level that's, you know, do this and then get the clear. It's been all these kind of weird levels that haven't been great. Not adventure levels per se, but it's kind of aimless levels, you know? So feel for him for that for sure. But when you're not getting the levels you want, you know, it's really a good idea to skip until you do get the ones you want. Because, yeah, we have unlimited clears here. That's the tool we have to find those easy levels. As ryukahr has 35 seconds to find his 8th clear now.
Oh, that is so mean. The vine jump with bottomless pit. 30 seconds left. You can definitely fit this one in. The speed run, 20 seconds, still possible. Maybe. It's going to be very tight. Never mind.
Yeah, now it's not going to happen. But we should point out, NOBLETOFU just did a 24-hour stream before he did this. So, yeah, in a Link outfit as well. So just all angles covered. Is the true gamer, true awesome competitor here. That, yeah, so it's worth pointing out as well. He might not be on the top of his game here after a 24-hour stream.
Yeah, those things are very exhausting. I mean, you get to like the 20-hour mark, and it's like all good sometimes, but once it's like 22, 23, it's extremely draining. And he did mention that he only had 4 hours of sleep since then, so without a doubt, I think that would be impacting his performance a bit.
So just for the record books, we got to say, ryukahr did win that, hitting the 7 clear mark. NOBLETOFU had 0 clears after he did get a game over. So ryukahr getting right about his average, raising his average a bit. That's epic 6.9. Nice. We'll see if you can take it out. Now, just for a standings point here, IPK did sweep himself. As you know, IPK is tied with ryukahr on top of the leaderboard. So ryukahr does have to sweep himself to keep that first place tie. If he does not sweep, he will be second place. If he does sweep, he will be first place. So there you go, ryukahr fans. This is what is on the line right now in this match for your man, the bearded dragon, ryukahr. Questions about the Division A side. On the other side, again, the divisions are equal skill levels. It's just the different names. Yes, there is a tie over there as well in first place. The Beast and Little Curbs have not dropped a single race, so they are tied for first as well. But they will play next weekend. That is going to be pretty hype, my friends. So you don't want to miss that one. The Beast versus Little Curbs, both undefeated, combined 42-0 in races going against each other, and one of them's got to lose, so that'll be pretty cool.
All right, Bowser's Castle, Red Coin Desert. We're back in it. Game 2, race 2. 3 minutes 29 world record. Definitely not into that. NOBLETOFU, a minute 14. And getting bopped by a piranha, immediately going for the skip.
Want to see NOBLETOFU get a quick clear here. I really want to see that, to get that like good feeling back, you know? His level is called a little bit difficult. So we'll see if it really is a little bit difficult or not. Hope he gets that quick clear to get feeling good and get back on the road. ryukahr's level is speedrun for beginners, so usually 2 things you want to hear, but we'll see.
So this could be a very quick clear for Tofu, or a very easy way to lose a bunch of lives. A very tight jump. The hitboxes are real. Somebody asked in the chat, do you think players should risk going for cheese when racing, or should play it safe and shoot for clear time based on world record? I think it's a contextual thing. What do you think, Ald?
Yes, I agree. I think you never want to be jumping around too long from trying to find, you know, developer doors and stuff. I think that's a waste of time normally, because, you know, it's rarely where you think it's going to be. However, the good cheese is the kind where you can like fly over the level, get on top of all the swamps, and then jump over everything. That kind of stuff is good to do for sure. But I think jumping for developer doors is not something you want to be spending too much time on.
Yeah, it's just there's levels that you can sniff out, and we've definitely noticed that in the league. The Beast is extremely good, and ryukahr very good at noticing. Okay, something's fishy here. Smells like fish. Looks like fish. There's got some cheese surely around here. ryukahr taking a dip, another skip. NOBLETOFU riding along. Auto scroller.
Oh, had to hit the blocks there. Cannot miss a jump on the blocks. Why is it called cheese? That's a good question. Speedrun historian simply might know. Why is it called cheese?
That is a good question. That's a great one. Okay, wow. Super fast clear for ryukahr. Less than a second on the clock. First try, clear. Got to be feeling good about that one. Very quick.
Simply dodging the question there, chat. You didn't hear that.
Yeah, no, I mean, yes, it's definitely not. I will say, like, I've definitely heard the term much before Mario Maker, but I don't know. I really don't know why it's called cheese, but it's so fitting. We're so used to it now that it's like, oh, that's definitely cheese, and it just sounds right. So that's my explanation.
It's tough to write a dictionary like entry for it, but we know what it means, you know. Things. But let's get back on track here. ryukahr one clear. NOBLETOFU is still looking for his first one. Hopes to get a quick one here because it's been a while. He still has technically 0 clears for the day, so he's got to, with that 4 hours of sleep, you want to get back on track.
Ooh, and we are little Mario cannot take any more damage. Whole bunch of red coins to find, but again, you're never really sure if the red coins are necessary. And NOBLETOFU deciding, you know what, I'm not gonna get the red coins.
He saw that ryukahr. The Super Mario mushroom just fell pixels away from me. He just had to pick it up before jumping. He's gonna do it again. This level was not quick either. That's unfortunate. That was pretty funny. That's a good clipper there, guys. For the clippers out there. It's seconds away, pixels away from grabbing it too. It's like an auto grab, but he just jumped out of the way of it. Be sure to watch it next time when it comes around on the left side. NOBLETOFU, a little bit of a boss battle here. He's got the Fire Mario.
We are no longer Fire Mario. We got a flying boom boom. Very scary. More annoying than anything. Trying to get a hit.
I think it's safe to call this level now an adventure level for NOBLETOFU. Levels you got to do a lot of stuff. There's mini bosses to beat, stuff like that. Just levels you do not want to be playing with. Death. Flying boom boom, taking a bite, and he gets the skip. A lot of time lost there. Just got to keep moving. Got to keep going through. Got to find that clear as ryukahr finds his second one.
And chat continuing to have an exhaustive debate about the origin of the word cheese. I gotta pick out this message. It's like you're telling the developer, I'm beating your level, but not Cho way. I think
that's exceptional. exceptional. Okay, we got a true dictionary definition in chat now, so read that, guys, if you want to feel the real reason. From 1896. Wow, going way back. For the time of speedrunning even existed. There you go.
All right. Wow, super powered over here. Ryu's got a cape. He's got a Yoshi. The man is dangerous. He is armed. Fully loaded. Okay, goodbye, Yoshi, but that's okay. We still got a cape.
Needs a key here. There's the ending. You gotta try to get in there. There's no way. You gotta find that key. NOBLETOFU going through all kinds of issues here. Bullet bills on a mission.
I'm sensing a skip from Ryu.
Feels like it.
It could be one of these enemies. It could be. There's no clear way to get in there without having the key. Looks like he might swim around looking for these red coins.
It's a really surprising move there. Yeah, okay. I thought that might happen. Yeah, you don't want to be. That's something you don't want to be doing. Is like, hitting all the 18 enemies, saying, "Oh, one of them's got to have the key." Just a waste of time. Mystery speedrun 40 seconds. That's something he wants to be doing for sure. NOBLETOFU. Feeling for NOBLETOFU right now. Really trying to get that first clear. As we are deep into this race right now.
Levels like these you need the right eye for ryukahr. Like, there's so much going on, you having to extract all the proper information, and so far he's flowing pretty well.
Yeah, definitely making it look easy over there. And let's see if it pays off. Hopefully the level designer is kind without the troll blocks and stuff like that. We'll see. Something up. He said, nope. I've had enough of reading this level. Okay, try to get a read on NOBLETOFU's screen here.
You can't decide if he wants to be a cat or a builder. And honestly, I sympathize with them. They're both pretty good prospects.
Pretty good choices on both pros and cons to each of those. As NOBLETOFU is working his way through the spring level. Not exactly sure this
to be a builder though. Okay, flying fish. We got some fish with some parachutes. A boot is spotted. Popping the other way though.
Coming back. Wants to play. First level is a hot one here. Lots of stuff going on. Ryukahr's laughing about it. Not sure what to do here. Can't decide his angle. What's the right move? I think there's too many choices. He said, yeah, I'm done with that.
Trying to get the boot, but the Goomba just not allowing it.
3:33 world record for NOBLETOFU. That's got to go by. NOBLETOFU definitely has had uncharacteristic week so far. His average is 4. His average is around just above 4, you know, so he's not like he can't get clear, but he hasn't got one yet this week. It'll happen for him, though.
Barely getting caught by that fireball. Ryu's still in it to win it. 4-minute 42-second world record. Nah, we're out.
Coop out of nowhere. Ryukahr himself is at a very low clear pace right now. Very uncharacteristic. 2 clears. We're more than halfway through. But unfortunately, NOBLETOFU hasn't got any clears either, so it's not dangerous at all as Ryukahr's mapping it out, getting the blueprints out.
Flappy Mario. Gotta love these. Swimming the auto scroll. A little over a minute, and NOBLETOFU actually decided to go for it.
You know what? He's like, okay, I know this is over a minute, but I know what I gotta do. But then he says, no, never mind.
And Ryukahr, once again, he wants this level so bad. The clear is just right over there. Has to make it past King Koopa. 1 more and 2 jumps. He is through. 3rd clear. Here we go.
He's questioning the door placement there. There's probably a development door somewhere, but no, it doesn't matter. He gets that 3rd clear. He's looking good now with 5 minutes left.
All right, this looks good for NOBLETOFU. A whole bunch of question marks. We're going to Japan.
Very 10-year-old maid level-esque here. Takes a bite out of the stalactite. Just gotta wait for it there.
Ooh, nice. Yeah. Using that brain.
8-second world record here, so it could be right around the corner here.
Boo! He goes for the boo. The door sends him back to the beginning. What is that? So it looks like you have to go through twice, or somehow avoid the key warp. But that was pretty brutal. Another clear for Ryu. He is speeding it up. Heard Alpha Insider talking about, you know, he's not on pace. And
yeah, so I spoke too soon. 5 minutes left. He could definitely get to 7 if he picks it up a little bit more. Yeah, Tofu is kind of he's in that mindset now where you can boo levels. You know, it's a special place to get there. I think we've seen a few boos. I know Space Cat Universe has done a few boos in her time. Thinking who else has done a boo. Total waste of time, but totally worth it in some situations. Ryukahr's level is called Thwomp. We have some Thwomps in our future there. And NOBLETOFU is looking for that first clear. Now let's see. I mean,
okay.
We'll take those. As NOBLETOFU gets triumphantly on top of that flagpole. That'll be a clear. Nice to see.
Let's go, baby.
Nice. 340 left. It's a long way to get to win this one. Might be out of reach, but get back on the winning track. He can take race 3 with the right mindset in place. as Ryukahr gets that 5th clear with 3 minutes left. He easily could get 7 clears now.
Yeah, gonna need to bust out the X Factor right now. NOBLETOFU, a little over a minute. Not doing it. It's looking definitely towards Ryu's side, but Ryu still having to match that average. 2 more clears in 3 minutes, perfectly tangible. And level so far looking fairly promising.
2-minute world record, and he takes that college try jump and then skips it. We've seen that a few times. And that's something really, I mean, strategically you want to be doing. NOBLETOFU might be, again, right in that 4 hours of sleep, might be doing some things he wouldn't characteristically do, but
you know, one interesting thing that I think would be cool to see is how many deaths on average a player will have before deciding to skip. Ryu's been doing like 1 death skips most of this time, maybe 2. And we've seen plenty of players, you know, you get stuck on a level 5 deaths later. Okay, I'll bounce out now.
Yeah, that's definitely something that I learned from the Beast last week when I was doing comment with him. He said, yeah, he looks for, there's got to be a good reason not to skip after 1 death. And that one reason better be, I know where the ending is, or I'm pretty confident I can do it in the next try. And that's really something to think about. I mean, we've seen people skip, you know, dump 4 or 5 minutes into the level. That's just not something you want to be doing. And yeah, we'll see. Definitely Ryukahr has been more aggressive with skips today. And it's something I like to see. I think more players need to take that approach, because there's a lot of good levels out there, and we have as many skips as you want. It pays to find it, you know? Just like Trihex said last week, throw the ego away. This is the format. Make it happen. Show your skill in these short levels and win. And that's what he's doing now, and that's what obviously Ryukahr is doing himself too.
And falling down here. I'm not really sure what's going on there. That seems like a bait key. There's probably some hidden key block. But it's looking like we might just be sitting at 1 clear here for Tofu and Ryukahr. Actually, going to this level, I think that world record was like over a minute, but decided to go for it. I mean, with 1 minute left, if you're going for skips, you're heavily leaning on RNG. So if you get something that seems even remotely possible.
Definitely have the scent of 10-year-old's level here is very strong in this level. Sometimes if you get on top of all the enemies, you can make it happen. But Ryukahr says no thanks. Grand Pooh Bear in the chat. Shout outs to Grand Pooh Bear there. He's a great Super Mario player himself, obviously. Skips counter would be awesome. I agree with that too. It's just a lot of work to get someone to manually count that. But yeah, that would be awesome. You know, in terms of the stats we track, I would definitely that's the one I want the most, because I think there's a direct link in number of skips and number of clears. Right now, we're not tracking that, but maybe next season. That's something I'd love to see if we keep the same format and stuff, because I think that's really interesting to follow.
Blasting his way through. NOBLETOFU, 10 seconds left on the clock.
Ryukahr taking a dip in the soup. And that will be the end with a 5-1 clear win. NOBLETOFU, he's got one more chance to get back on this track. Maybe he can find that second wind and to push Ryukahr to his limit here to hopefully pick up a race. Ryukahr, again, needs to win this last race to stay on top of Division B, tied with IPK. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. One more try. Will he give it his all? Again, you know, I mean, bro, 24-hour is a bomb. So I understand where NOBLETOFU's coming from. It will drain you. And Mario Maker, I mean, especially in the expert endless mode, a lot of these levels you got to be on point.
Okay. Get your chat, get your good vibes going for NOBLETOFU here. Let's hopefully get a good level here to start with. 110 on the clock. Oh no, let's brag. We're not starting yet. Get ahead of ourselves.
Yet. I have a question for you, Alt, though, from the chat. Which version in Super Mario Maker 2 do you think has the easiest and hardest levels overall?
Let's throw that to. Let's throw that to Simply. You answer that first one.
Yeah, honestly, I did see the question, and I mean, my first thought is there's not really any particular area. I think every level can be just as hard. There's not like, oh, you know, Super Mario World always tends to be the hardest. 3D World tend to be tough, but it's not like, oh, they're definitely the hardest.
Yeah, because it depends on the level.
Seen.
It depends on the level maker, right? I mean, you know, I think level makers are pretty even along the kinds of the games they choose to use as their level. So I don't know. It's a tough question. Well, that's another thing that'd be cool to track, right? Is like what kind of levels cause the most deaths? What's the clear percentage of the different versions of levels? I don't know. It'd be pretty cool. But we are finally off now, for sure. Hoping NOBLETOFU can pick up a quick clear here to get himself in the right mindset here. To give ryukahr a challenge here. He's been pretty, you know, he's been streaming through here without an issue. First 2 games, so we'll see what happens.
Coasting along. We got to go into the pipe. ryukahr not happy about that. Just kind of going along. Always powered up. It doesn't even seem like it's really helpful, though, to have this star power. It's kind of nice.
Little gift there by the developer.
NOBLETOFU looking for a suitable level to clear. Nothing quite yet.
NOBLETOFU's level is, can you solve the puzzle? The riddle, excuse me. And it's not something you normally want to do in these. And he says skip.
All right. 12 P switches. 95 seconds left on the clock for ryukahr. I doubt that's going to be an issue, though.
9-second world record here. NOBLETOFU says no thanks after taking that quick death. He does it a few times. Takes the first jump, dies, and said, oh, never mind. I'm done with this. ryukahr taking out the first clear in 1.5 minutes, which is a nice pace to start with.
33-second world record for NOBLETOFU. Definitely a level worth checking out, but we've got a whole bunch of pipes to make it through.
Got to jump over the circles here, the name of the level on ryukahr's side. And you get past the circles. The rings, the donuts. The O-shaped enemies.
Oh, here we go. The strats coming out from ryukahr. Knows what he needs to do, smells it.
Big brain.
Right, yeah.
The wink and the wink. Wink
The
counter is what we need. We need the wink counter. That was good. That was epic there. 2 clears to 0. NOBLETOFU is still searching for that first clear. The level is named Mario, and we'll see what that means for him. Got some poison to deal with. Just got to run right so far.
Riding the wave appears to be what we're doing.
Visual
Very visually pleasing.
Oh, yes. This is great.
Okay, I'm not a fan of the effects. I like the wave, but the effects a bit much. ryukahr. Oh, okay. ryukahr skipping. Definitely something cheesy going on there, or some sort of hidden block, but not interested. And okay, ride the wave to the flagpole. NOBLETOFU finding a clear. This is looking promising. Race 3.
That's a level you want to see. That's the kind of thing you want to see, you know, just a lot of stuff going on there, but it was fairly straightforward. And all you got to do is push right. ryukahr feeling the groove right now.
Yeah, speedrun level. Not much left on the clock to work with. Has to be very good at timing these A presses. Makes it look easy, but we've seen so many players get caught up on just hitting the on-off switches at the right time and rides it straight there. Man, he is building it up. 3 clears, less than 4 minutes. This is some good pace.
Nice to see that. Again, the first time through clears are so huge, I think, to get those high clear rates. You know, it's just, that's what separates kind of the top of the leaderboards and the bottom of the leaderboards, is the ability to find a level and clear it the first time, when some people couldn't. And like that level right there, I would have been at that level for 5 minutes. ryukahr takes it in the first try. So that's really how you separate yourself from the, you know, lower end of the leaderboard and the top end of the leaderboard.
Yeah, once you find the level, you got to have the skills. Oh no, we have a low battery warning in the top left for NOBLETOFU. Hopefully it'll last for the race. 51-second world record. Finds a Goomba, doesn't really care about the other boxes, and just kind of moving along.
Another variable of the 24-hour stream. Issues to deal with. Low batteries are definitely something you have to deal with. sure of the theme of this level. On the screen. Nobly hoping to find a clear here. Definitely not out of reach for sure. It doesn't take too long to get to that clear. Not sure about his level yet. Looks to be a bit of an adventure here. But not sure yet. Too early to call what it is yet.
Oh, NOBLETOFU moving up the speed to avoid the spikes, but gets caught by a Goomba and goes for the skip. And this is not looking very good. Oh, okay. We're sliding right past Meowser, and the clear is there, wiping the sweat off his forehead. A fourth clear for ryukahr on great pace.
Absolutely, absolutely trash level. ryukahr showing his disdain for the car. That level was not good, but he got through it, and that's all that matters for this fourth clear. Right past the Meowser, using the invincibility frames there to get past there beautifully. NOBLETOFU in a bit of a shooter here. The levels are always fun casually, but yeah, not something you want to see in this league at all. They are slow moving.
Yeah, when you don't control the pace, you're just kind of following along, and if you somehow happen to get struck and die, then it's like, okay, well, getting back there is going to take the same amount of time. I can't speed this process up at all. All right, ryukahr also in an auto-scroller. We got some Joeys out here giving him a run for his money.
We got a final battle with Koopa here on NOBLETOFU's side. Again, this is just a long level as ryukahr calmly picks up his fifth clear with 8 minutes left. Ooh, that's a good pace. That is a good pace, my friends. Doesn't take a math wizard to know 10 is extremely possible for him right now.
Pelton Bowser. Bowser just taking it to the face. Okay. Didn't even need to kill him, really, but taking care of business, 2 clears. It's going to be tough. ryukahr running away with it.
Wow. And the record here is question in chat. What's the record? What's the record for 15-minute clear? That is 11. Set all the way back. More than a month ago now. By IPK. 11, excuse me. And it's in that race, just so people know how important skips are, he skipped 9 times. So, you know, a skip and a clear. Don't be afraid of the skip when you get trash levels. You get levels that take a lot of time.
ryukahr going through this level, pick a pipe, pick a door. He's still in it.
This is a
skip soon. I feel like he'll just go until he dies. I feel like one of these will just, yeah, okay. There it is.
So yeah, pick everything. Mario, do your best. It's the level on the left. Not much information there. Complete the mission is a scary word for me to see in the level title because you want to be doing different quests and things in a Mario level. You just want to hit the tape and run right. 3 trials, again, something I don't like to see in the title. What's going on ryukahr's side here?
So it looks like he needs to clear out these thwomps so he can ride this thwomp going to the right, perhaps.
Oh, I see. Okay. Can he make it happen this time? He's got to ride it. Can't get hit by the other ones in between. And there he goes. He's on the trip.
Okay, this is looking good. Got some bullies, got some Ed there. Wow, okay.
Ooh, okay, now we're getting real. Now it's real, my friend. 6 minutes left. His 6th clear. 10 very much in sight. Don't want to get too ahead of ourselves, but yeah, it's very much a possibility. Keeps getting these levels, getting the right skips, and he's got the skills to do it. We know he does.
NOBLETOFU riding around with his Yoshi, stomping on Goombrats, doing what he does best. And we are off.
Semi half-hearted leap of faith look like. Get around the Teresa, the ghost rings left side.
Okay, that definitely looks like what's going on here. A couple of ghosts, say the least. Ryu looking for the opening.
Chucking, he's like a mathematician here, using the angles, using his protractor out there. Can he jump? And he does it in the first try. 7 clears now. 5 minutes, more than 5 minutes left. He's feeling it now.
The man makes it look so easy, but that was an extremely tight jump. 7 clears, NOBLETOFU taking another spill, and actually going for the skip. I feel like that one might have been worth exploring a little bit more, but just deciding to go forward on his trek. Boss rush insane.
Wow, I really think NOBLETOFU's getting some bad levels here. Boss rushes again, it's not something you're going to be doing here. Because it just takes time. 2 minutes and 52-second world record. He stays with it, surprisingly. How many of these we got to go through, you know? How many boss do you have to beat?
Ooh. ryukahr thinking he's still in here. 2 deaths. No skip. Feeling very confident about this one. Finds the propeller block. Hello.
Huge. This is what he needs. Can he finish it with this?
Definitely going to be extremely helpful.
And there it is. Wow! 8 clears, my friend. ryukahr knows it now. Now he knows what he's in now. Look, it's going to be serious mode now. 8 clears left. 4 minutes left. I don't want to say anything. I don't want to tell you what could happen. I don't want to say it out loud, but you know what could happen.
Yeah, it would be a huge, that would just be a huge shame if we jinxed it or sort of cursed it, but
Yeah,
it can't happen if we don't say it, right? So we're just kind of watching. The man's playing the game. NOBLETOFU as well, doing the thing. 3D world. ryukahr going for a big leap. A whole bunch of fish. Not dealing with it right now.
Yowzer in the way there. Not necessarily something you want to see or something you get that past quickly.
Yeah, if you don't have any damage boosts, you're
It's quite
a
annoying.
very scary sight. Yeah, just kind of wait
get
for
through.
him.
Do that. There he is. There's a chance to break. Looks like there's more than one Meowser though, and they're coming up. Okay, got past them. First battle. Hope this level isn't too much of an adventure though.
Oh goodness.
God, looks like there's some trash going on here.
Oh God, just don't get pelted by a Goomba. Just a
There's
little
the
That
right
was
there.
rough.
Shoot! Now look at that, guys. That was an excellent skip by ryukahr. He knows where the ending is. Look how close he was to that. You know, if he did it again, he probably could have got it. He said, "No, I don't want to go through all that again. I'm going to try to find another level." That was a really smart skip there. That I feel like most people wouldn't do.
Yeah, that level is one that you could easily spend 5 more deaths just because you get an unlucky hit.
Yep.
By the Goomba. You can't get past the Meowser. Good stuff. NOBLETOFU deciding to give it a clear or give it a skip. Definitely not a clear.
ryukahr skipping again. He doesn't like it. It hurts to skip now, right? You know it's kind of painful. You want to keep going. Little boss rush. Not something you want to see. He's still making the right moves. At 39 seconds, you got to roll with it.
Oh, okay. Hello. We got a Yoshi.
Hello, Yoshi. He knows what to do with a Yoshi. Getting the fire shot in reserve.
Sucking up that Koopa. He is armed. Tapping on the P switch.
Like. We will like the level if it's... Oh, pipe. He doesn't want to see that pipe. Oh, 1 minute 41 left now. Oh, gotta get some keys here. This is unfortunate.
Fortunately, Boom Boom, extremely easy kill. He doesn't have any wings or anything. And all souped up, Clown Car bopping on Bowser Jr. 3 quick taps.
Oh, come on. How many of these we have to do? ryukahr, you saw that. He knows he's not done with this level yet. And that might spell doom for what we thought could happen. But we'll see. 1 minute left.
We will see. Definitely reeks of a dev block, the dev door somewhere. Because the world record was 39 seconds. And there's no way you can do all these fights in 39 seconds.
Nope, I don't think so. Is this the ending yet? See... Oh, it's not even over yet. And we got a snake car for extra garbage. 30 seconds left. It looks like we won't get that 11. It was very possible there for a second. For a hot minute there. We lived and died with that clear counter, but takes a death there.
Wow, moving too far away. Battery depleted for NOBLETOFU as he gets a final clear. And ryukahr, it looked like he just drifted too far away, so the shell despawned. Not very properly made. I'm kind of curious to see him jump around here, see if he can find anything in the intro. But just running off. And there it is. ryukahr versus NOBLETOFU. The man gets yet another sweep, staying at the top of the league. NOBLETOFU showing up in race 3, though. Shoutouts to him, and especially after going for the 24-hour marathon, still showing up, still playing the game, giving it a shot. Alt Insider, what are you thinking?
Clearly NOBLETOFU wasn't on top of his game, as as anyone would be. Who among us could do a 24-hour stream and then come on this and be at top of your game? But he played well, and a good point, clutching out the battery, clutching out the last clear right before running out. I mean, that's just huge. ryukahr, that was a fun ride with you, ryukahr, for sure. We had a real shot at 11 there for a minute. ryukahr, let's see if we can get an interview here with him. I would like to talk to him if I could for a minute. See if we can. Where is he? Get him in here.
And ryukahr doubling himself. We've got double the power, double the beard, double the action.
He's waiting for it. Looks like he's ready for it.
Now, of course, if you guys missed it, I do want to shout out GSA Legends. If you have not seen GSA teaming up with Beyond the Summit to bring you quite a hype event. Now, ryukahr in the call. Welcome, sir. Congratulations on the sweep. How you feeling?
Feel good. That was crazy. Round 2, well, I think 2 things that stood out. Round 2 was like that round really illustrated the pain that you can sometimes experience. The end, I actually wanted to talk about this final level that I died to. This one was the ultimate trap. 40 seconds, looked like good platforming. Turns out I saw a Lakitu right as I was going in that pipe. Turns out it was cheesable, but I missed my window. And then there was the level broke right at the end, so I sunk probably about 1 minute and 40 seconds, if I had to guess, just to die to the level breaking. That was probably like the best example of how something can go catastrophically wrong.
I want to. There's 2 things I want to say real quick, and I want to know. You were clearly on. I mean, you were on record pace, no doubt about it. You had 8 clears with like 3:30 left on the clock. Did you know that? Did you know how well you were doing?
I did. That was something I was thinking. I was like, the few times that I've been on that pace, I've got shut down hard, and I was so close. I was on that one level with the cannons. I was shooting stuff everywhere, and I was just shy of the flag, and part of me wanted to go for it again, but it was such hot garbage that I just feared that the same thing would happen if I tried it again. I was really hoping to get that double digits, it was a big tease, but wasn't meant to be.
Yeah. Last question for me. I'll let you finish it simply. I want to know that one. I think you did a great skip that I think 99% of people would not do. See if you remember. It was like, I think 2 levels ago or something. There was 2 what do they call it? The cannon shooters that were kind of, you had to ride in between them, and they were shooting out Goombas at you, and the clear was right there. But you skipped it right after you died. I thought that was a really good clear. If you remember about that, can you talk about that a little bit? Why did you not go with that?
Yeah, that was the one. Because I felt like I had no control at the end there. And it was one of those moments where I wanted it. I wanted it so bad. I felt abused. I felt cheated. And I wanted to beat it, and it was right there. But I felt so powerless in that section that I just was afraid that if I tried it again, I would die the exact same way. So that's why ultimately I decided to skip.
Beautiful.
Yeah, following up on that, like just the skips in general that you had in this match seemed like very, very quick. At most you might have 2 deaths before a skip, but a lot of times you have like 1 death and then you skip. Is it just like you finally developed a very good understanding of, okay, I'm good. I'm just gonna skip. We're fine. I could do it, but expand on that.
Yeah, I need assurances before I'll sink too much time into a level, and it's hard to really say what that means. It's just a gut feeling, but sometimes you just know. Like, you just have to go with your gut. That's like the biggest thing with this competition.
Definitely.
Yep. Okay, so let's let you go. As always do, your fans are always out in force, and they love to see you. Can you give us a final word to them? They're listening to you. Let them know how you.
You know you all are the best. I love you long time. Thanks for showing up. Having a ton of fun with the tournament. GG's and Noble Tofu. I love that guy. It was fun racing with you, buddy. And looking forward to next week and the rest of the races today.
Awesome. We got one more race for you guys. Stay tuned for that. And thanks for watching. And let's keep it rocking.
See you later.
Thank you so much. Peace.